Good morning, everyone. So, as you might have seen, if you have tried subject of the formula is not the easiest part of algebra. It is a bit tricky. So, I'm going to work all of these that you had for homework, and then I will give you more in the attachment. Okay? So, there are certain points to consider. First of all, if you want, for example, this u as subject of the formula, you need to check, first of all, which other terms are on that side of the equal with u. So in this case, we have on this side of the equal where u is, we have u plus at. So the first thing to do is we have to eliminate this plus at. Don't touch the term that has u. Okay? Leave it as it is for now. So this plus at, since it is attached to u with a plus, okay, when we take it to the other side as we did when solving, that plus at will become minus at on the other side. And always begin with the letter that is not going to change side. So v minus at is equal to u. And u is the subject of the formula. That's the answer. Okay? Let's take question 5 here. We need x. So, we know that x is on this side of the equal. Okay? But as I told you before, don't do anything to the term that has x in it. So I'm going to leave ax as it is for now. But on this side of the equal, we have minus b. So we need to get rid of minus b and take it to the other side. So here I'm going to leave ax. I'm going to write c because that letter is not going to change. And here we have minus b. To take it to the other side, it will become plus b. Okay? Now, we need x, the subject of the formula. On this side, we have ax. Ax, as you all know, means a times x. A times x. To remove a, because we want x on its own, we have to divide by a, so that they will cancel out each other. But since it is an equation, what we do on this side, we must do also on the other side. So what we're doing here is like we're doing ax on a. But there's no need to write it this way, okay? But just to explain you what we're doing. So ax on a. But we must also do the same on the other side. I'm going to leave c plus b as it is on a. But since a and a will cancel out each other, okay, we end up with x is equal to c plus b all over a. And x is the subject of the formula. Question 6. Again, we need x, the subject of the formula. The term that has x in it is px. So for now, I'm going to leave it as px. I'm not going to try and remove that p. What we need to do is that we have minus pq on this side with the term that has x in it. So first I'm going to remove minus pq. I'm going to remove minus pq by taking it to the other side. So we have 2, it is minus pq, it will become plus pq is equal to px. Now, here we have p times x, as we did here. Okay, we have divided by a in this case, on this side and on this side. In this case, to eliminate p, we also have to divide by p. So what we are doing is, but I'm not going to write it in the steps, is px on p. And we're going to simplify them, cancel each other out. But what we do on this side, we have to do it also on the other side. So 2 plus pq all over p is equal to x, because p's have cancelled out each other. Remember, what we do on one side, we have to do it on the other side. Okay? Maybe some of you might ask, but why here minus pq? You removed it by adding pq on the other side. Simple. Because the term pq, as it is, the term pq together, is attached with the term that has x, that is with px, with minus. Not with times or division, but it is attached with minus. Okay? So we have to remove that minus pq to the other side by changing the sign. So I'm going to explain in more detail as well here. Peress illi minus pq huwa maqut ma' term li fih l-x miegħu ma' px ġifieri permezz ta' minus u mhux permezz ta' times, dak pq kollu kemm hu se nieħdu n-naħa l-oħra u jiġi plus pq peress li kien minus. Però hawnhekk għandi px li tfisser p times x. Mela biex neħles minn p għax jingħarbit x waħdu, irrid nagħmel division by p on both sides. Okay? Mela p se jkanċella ma' p u l-ieħor se jibqa' li all over p. Okay? So, next one, question 7. We need p, the subject of the formula. P is here in this term, 3p. Okay? But on this side of the equal, we have minus q as well. So we need to remove minus q first. So 2 plus q, okay, is equal to 3p. Look how I'm working. I'm removing the term that does not have the letter that I want the subject of the formula first. Okay? I want p the subject of the formula. So I'm going to remove everything that is on that side of the letter p. Okay? So now it is 3 times p. Okay? We need p subject of the formula. So divide by 3 on both sides. So p is equal to 2 plus q all over 3. Here we need p again as subject of the formula. P is on this side of the equal to p. Okay, so we're going to leave 2p as it is. Okay, we're not going to do anything to 2p. Okay, but on this side of the equal we have plus q. So first we need to remove plus q. We remove plus q by subtracting on the other side. So 4t minus q is equal to 2p. We have 2 times p. Okay, so to eliminate the 2 with the p, we must divide by 2. So we have 2p. If we divide by 2, we're going to eliminate because they cancel each other. Okay, 2 division by 2 is 1 and 1. We don't 1 times p is p and all over 1 is nothing, so it just remains p. Okay, so that's why we are dividing by 2 to eliminate this 2. But what we do on this side, we have to do also on this side. So 4t minus q all over 2 is equal to p. Next question. So we need d as subject of the formula. Okay, we need d. As you can see, d is divided by t here. Okay, it's divided by t. So when it is divided by t, to eliminate the t, we have to multiply. How? So we have d on t. Okay, d on t. To eliminate the t, because we don't want the t, we need d only, we must multiply by t, because they can cancel each out. Okay, they cancel each out, and we end up with d. So we have to multiply t on both sides. We're multiplying t on both sides. On this side, we end up with d, as explained here. And on the other side, we have s times t. Okay? S times t. When we have s times t, we write it as st. Okay? Just eliminate the multiplication sign. It's like when we have px. Px, we know that there is a multiplication sign, p times x. Okay? Same here. When we have s times t, we can write it as st. Okay, so just st is equal to d. And d is the subject of the formula, so that's the answer. The next question, question 10. We need L, the subject of the formula. So, as you can see, L has 10 with it. Okay? So, I'm not going to remove 10 first, but what I'm going to remove is the all over R, as we did here. Okay? So, I'm going to multiply by R on both sides, so that I can eliminate R on this side. Okay, that's why we are going to multiply both sides with R, so that R is eliminated from here. Okay, so we have PR is equal to 10L. Okay, we need L, the subject of the formula. So we have 10 times L. To eliminate the 10 from here, we must divide by 10. Okay, on both sides. So L is equal to PR on 10. What we did on this side to eliminate it is we have 10L on 10 divided by 10. They cancel each other, so we end up with only L. But since we have done on 10 here, we have also to divide by 10 on the other side as well. Remember, what we do on one side, we have to do it on the other side as well. Question 11. So we need L, the subject of the formula. We have 2L here, okay, but with 2L we have plus 2W. So we need to remove that plus 2W from here. 2W is attached to 2L by addition. Okay, so I'm going to remove 2W by subtracting the inverse, what we call the inverse operation. Okay, if it is attached with the term 2L with a plus, it will become minus. If it is attached with a minus, it will become positive on the other side. So we have P minus 2W is equal to 2L. Now, we need L, the subject of the formula, but we have 2 times L. Okay, we have 2 times L. Since the 2 is attached to L with a multiplication sign, okay, here we have a multiplication sign. The inverse of an operation of a multiplication is division. Okay, is division. So we can, and we have to divide both sides with 2, so that from here we eliminate this 2 and end up with L. So P minus 2W on 2. Okay, Question 12. We need m, the subject of the formula. So, m is in this term, in 3m. So we're going to leave it as it is, 3m for now. Because we have plus 3, which we need to eliminate first. We eliminate plus 3 by doing minus 3 on the other side. So c minus 3 is equal to 3m. We need m as the subject of the formula. With m we have 3, so we have 3 times m. The inverse operation of multiplication is division. Okay, so we're going to divide by 3 on both sides. As you may know now, if we divide by 3 here, they cancel out each other, so we end up with m. And on the other side we have c minus 3 all over 3. Okay? And that's the answer. So, hope that it is maybe a little bit more clear. Okay? And now I'm going to give you more examples as well, so that you can work them out. Okay? Always follow these steps. Okay? If you follow these steps, you can't go wrong. Okay, I'm going to leave you here for now. Okay? Ciao and take care.